Let's look at the way the cut quality system works. Here we have our standard default stone, but this time I'm going to load a different proportion from the cut section, which shows the modern Tolkowski. You notice that the table size just got a little bit smaller. Instead of a 57% table for the default stone, we have a 53% table. Also notice that this stone, unlike Tolkowski's, has a thin girdle, hence the usage of the term modern. Now if I run this light return here, we're going to get a score of 1 for every one of the results, simply because this is the standard stone that we use by which we measure all others. So this calculation and computation is done on the fly, on your own computer, so that absolutely nobody can give you this data and have adapted it or messed around with it in any way, shape or form. Of course you can do this for any cut of diamond. You can do it for any scanned file of any diamond. So it's a very powerful piece of software. We don't propose that this is in fact a grading report. I'll just open another stone. Let's look at this QPO that we were looking at earlier, and I'll run the QPO. Of course it's not quite fitting into the window. This will take a little bit longer because of the nature of the stone, but we can see that in this case, in the static face-up mono view, the table is outperforming Tolkowski and the whole crown is underperforming slightly. So these computations are done on the fly. The contrast of this stone is better than Tolkowski, but the light return is ever so slightly less in the mono view. It's still doing the computation for the other light return. But in any case, for any fancy shaped diamond, to score as highly as this, we're actually looking at something far better than the average princess cut, for example. So we hope that that will help you in your purchasing decisions, but as we say, this is not a grading system per se. You'll also note that there is a grading system here for round diamonds, also for princess with AGS 2005 grading system. You'll also find this very useful to work with any particular round stone in the standard format. So here, for example, we have our standard default stone. If I change this to a 41.75 degree, we get an AGS 4. If I go and change to the GIA, we get a GIA very good. If I drop that back again, we go back to 40.75. Interestingly, there is also a system that can improve the cut by simply pushing this better group. So there's a whole suite of tools that can be very useful for you. Thank you.